these videos on my daily blog asked me yesterday, what's the history behind this hat? Because it has been around the track a few times. This hat is an original Stetson. I got this from an artist friend of mine who passed away last year. He's was a good friend. He was in his 80s, and he was up in his attic putting in insulation without a mask, and I guess he got it into his lungs, and he died from it. So always wear a mask when you're doing insulation, by the way. He traded it to me for a hat that I had that didn't fit my head, but this one fit my head, and it dated from around the 1890s, maybe the early 1900s. This hat is, like I said, an original Stetson. It is so soft that you can literally roll it up and put it on, and it still looks just as good as it did when you took it off. So I always liked the hat, and he gave it to me, and for that other hat that I had. And then he regretted giving me this hat because he always wanted it back, and I didn't get a chance to give it back to him before he died. So I wear it now sometimes just to honor my friend, and also because I like the hat. because in the photograph the shoulders of the model come up to about right there on the raised head of the horse, and the top of his head comes up to about right there above the horse. And I was just reflecting the movement of the horse in his shape and form. This arm will be carrying a spear, this arm will be holding on to the reins. And I'm sort of turning the body a little bit with the shoulder going towards the head and this shoulder going away from the head. And I just outlined his profile of his skull and got his head measurement down. What I'm going to do now is let it set up overnight, because right now it's just a little bit too soft to be doing anything with, and I've got to let this wax I've been using today soften up, and that'll be fine in the morning. I minimalized the armature because I don't need a huge armature for the man. The wax lax is a pretty darn good armature. I'll still put armatures stuck into the wax for the arms and stuff like that. As you can see, I stuck a copper tubing down through his body into the horse, and that supports the head, because you do have to have a support for that. So that's where this piece is right now, and adios.